How to select a real estate attorney when purchasing your first home or rental property. Did you know that your real estate attorney is one of the most important people on your team when purchasing your first home or multi-unit rental property? Did you know that the real estate attorney can save you a ton of money when purchasing your first home or multi-unit rental property? In this video, I'm going to talk about the role that the real estate attorney plays in the home buying process and why you should always think about hiring one. What's up guys, I go by Sir O'Neil aka Working Man T. Troy, and I bought my first home and multi-unit rental property in Brooklyn, New York by the age of 26, and I created this channel so that you can do the same. Before we jump into this video, I want y'all to do me a favor and go ahead and smash that like button. So what is a real estate attorney? A real estate attorney is simply someone who is licensed to practice real estate law and they're knowledgeable enough to advise on real estate transactions. The real estate attorney should have the knowledge to review documents and break them down in a simple to understand language if you don't understand what's going on, so that they can help you to best navigate that transaction. Because for me personally, I think that was one of the most confusing part in the home buying process for me, and that's reading all the legal documents. Yo, when I tell y'all, like, I didn't know what was going on in a lot of those documents, like, because the wording was just so foreign to me. It really took me a few times to really read it to understand what the hell was really going on. But the great thing is that my real estate agent really stepped in. She reviewed everything for me, and she just gave me a quick summary and breakdown of what's going on, and she encouraged me to read it as much as possible and ask any question that I had for her, which is exactly what I did. Like, when I first started out with this lady, we had a very interesting relationship, I'm gonna say. It was a very interesting relationship because I don't consider myself to be an annoying guy, but that was one instance where I was very annoying. I was calling her a lot to really ask about different parts of the contract and what it really meant. She was definitely nice enough to go over everything for me, so I was very appreciative of that. So in New York, it's customary to have a real estate attorney present for both the seller and the buyer to advise on the deal. But in other states like New Jersey, for example, a real estate attorney is not required. Some people may use them, some people may not. But I would say if you're in a state where it's required, great. If you're in a state where it's not required, I still recommend getting a real estate attorney, because that real estate attorney can save you a lot of money. They're going to negotiate on your behalf. Yes, the buyer's agent is going to negotiate for you, or they should negotiate for you, but it's really great to have that extra reinforcement from a legal side that could really point out certain things in the contract and say, no, this on the property should be like this, or that on the property should be like that, and therefore my client needs a discount, or this needs to be fixed before my client could purchase the property. It's really great to have that real estate attorney, because they're going to do a bulk of that deep dive research on the property, go on different websites like Acris just to see if the building code is up to date, the building doesn't have any taxes on it and stuff like that. I believe the title insurance should do all that stuff as well, but a good real estate attorney will see all of those from the very beginning, just to let you know what's going on with the property and whether you should continue or not. So I definitely recommend going with a real estate attorney. The real estate attorney is also important in the home buying process because they connect all the players in the home buying process to communicate with them. So for example, they're going to speak with your buyer's agent, the seller's agent, the seller's attorney. They're going to speak with the bank. They're going to speak with the title company, and so on and so forth. So everything is basically going to be going through that real estate attorney just to make sure everything is right for you as the buyer. And it's good just to have that one person just to go to and speak with, to see what's going on, to get an update on what's going on with the entire process. And for me, my real estate attorney, she was hilarious. Like, that lady was so transparent. She didn't hide anything. All of her correspondence with the title company, the bank, the seller's attorney, everybody, she would always forward those emails to me so I can read it and see exactly who's saying what. And she would also call me just to give me a quick summary as well. But I really appreciate that, because I really want to know as much as possible. So those emails was just like amazing to me. So I don't know if other real estate attorneys are going to do that, but she was amazing in that sense. So I really appreciate that. The real estate attorney could cost anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000, or maybe even higher for those upper echelon attorneys, but I don't know anything about that. As in anything else, you want to do your due diligence before you select that real estate attorney. So please do an interview with that real estate attorney. Ask them how long have they been practicing, how many people have they assisted in that area that you're trying to purchase. So if you want a multifamily, do they help people with to buy properties for multifamilies? And just ask them for referrals. If they can provide referrals, that will be great as well. So as always recommend doing your due diligence. Don't be quick to take the referral from your real estate agent, because maybe they have like some type of relationship going on where that person might be a little bit biased. But I don't think that should happen. That should not happen with a real estate agent, because they have a responsibility to represent you, the client, and no one else in that transaction. But me, I'm a skeptic. That's just me. So I went ahead and get a real estate agent on my own. So she was very respectful to everybody who was involved in the home buying process, all the players on my team. But she didn't listen to anybody and their opinion on anything. She only consulted with me about certain things, because she made it very clear to everybody that her best interest was so that I get the best deal possible. It was really funny when I did the home inspection. She reached out to me and told me to send her a copy of that home inspection immediately so she can review it. And she tore that home inspection up. She saw certain things, even though there wasn't any major issues with the property, but she saw a few things that made her go back to the seller and say, hey, I noticed that this is not fixed. This light fixture is down. This door is kind of broken. The backyard is missing a piece of the fence. So I need you to fix all those things, or give my client a discount, because we have to come to a resolution for that. I really appreciate the fact that she went so hard for me, to be honest with y'all. So I definitely recommend getting a real estate attorney. So even though it's not required in some states, I definitely think it's a worthwhile investment. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate y'all's support. Be sure to drop a like and go ahead and drop a comment below. Just to let me know what you think about this video. Have you ever worked with a real estate attorney, or are you thinking about buying first property? Would you consider using a real estate attorney? So please comment that below and help me out for that YouTube algorithm. And check out my other videos with each step in the home buying process. Thanks again for watching. Peace. One.